Hey guys, welcome to the show. Sri Lankan Sammi in Cebu. Living life, brothers and sisters. Thanks for joining. I hope you guys are doing well today. Let me just fix all of this. I am in my brand new condo in Mactan, Newtown. So this is the first setup. So I have the office set up here. I got a nice comfortable chair. I got the whole office set up. I'm looking out the window. No typhoon today. The winds are picking up though. The typhoon passed by north of here by about 400 kilometers. But it is a dangerous one. It is going to hit Metro Manila and the northern parts of the country. So hopefully the people there are safe and sound. I am glad you guys are joining me today. So please say hi. Let's talk about what's going on, things around today. So I moved, today is Sunday, Friday afternoon, I moved over here and the maid is just cleaning right now. So don't worry about that too much. A lot of people asked, how things are going on over here. And let me tell you, everything in this area is slowly coming back. Although there are a lot of issues with food, water, and electricity in the outlying parts of the western side of where I'm living. So my motorcycle club and the Cebu expat Facebook group are donating food and money to charities that are delivering food, water, and medicine and clothes to people in the affected areas. Otherwise, things are going well. I'm really happy moved in here now. I'll be here for the next 4 months. I just have to organize parking for my motorcycle. The parking inside the building is way too expensive. It's like 6,000 pesos, but the outdoor parking lot, which I don't care, it's for it's not my motorcycle, it's my friend's, and I have a cover. So I'm just going to leave it over there. And I think it's like 750 pesos, which is like $12. 600 pesos, 6,000 pesos is about $120 just to park underground. It's not worth it. In my, not for a motorcycle, it's not even mine. So, I just put the extra knives and forks down there because I don't use them. There's too many, and I washed everything when I took it out of the thing there. So what else is going on? Well, Anuj is here, and he's visiting his girlfriend, and he's actually meeting the family because he has plans to invite her to join him in New Delhi for Christmas. So she has a passport and she's traveled all of those. So to let her, just to be chivalrous. Why did my teeth hurt? I just went to the dentist. I don't have a cavity. There's no way I have a cavity. I think maybe I was grinding my teeth last night. I want to make sure the sound is working. Why did my teeth hurt? Oh, okay, sound is working all right. All right, so let me turn down the music a little bit. So if you guys are online, just say hi. Let me know where you're calling from. Anuj is here. So he met with his girlfriend's brother, who lives in my area. So I met up with them afterwards and hung out with them for a little bit in the area. So I'm going to do a condo tour today or tomorrow. An amenities tour. Now the amenities aren't open because of the typhoon. They've closed them down. The wind is a lot to it. And I have to go to the store to buy, maybe I don't have to buy a kettle, but I have to buy a frying pan because the one I have is not the amenity. The kitchen products here limited, so I have to buy like a small knife and a frying pan. I mean, I can ask for one, but I'd rather get one that's brand new because I'm going to be using it for 4 months, and then when I'm done with it, I'll just give it to Tim. You know, he can always use it. But you know, I'm pretty happy with it. I'll talk about that in the video, in the vlog later. And lots of stuff in there that they keep, right? So, I was talking about this last time, and I think it was Blessed with You, Luke or Simon, who suggested that, or no, it was Darren actually who said that I should socialize more. I think it was Darren. But anyways, I want to thank you guys all for liking and subscribing. It's really, really positive. He said I have to socialize more, and that was one of the things I said. In Sri Lanka, I never socialized. I never went out. It's difficult. And it's insanely expensive because I have to take the car an hour to get to Colombo to do anything. Then Colombo's expensive to do like fun things, especially for expats because it's a tourist place. And then I don't want the driver just hanging around all night. Take a taxi back is like 40 bucks. So for me, it's just a pain in the butt. And I don't know anyone there except my relatives. And I don't want to have to like ask my relatives to come hang out with me. Right? So I never really socialized. What I would do is I would like once a month or something, I would go and spend the day at the hotel or the resort and do a day pass like Bellevue or Nagumbo Beach. So, and then like once every year or twice a year, I would rent a motorcycle and go travel around the country like I've done before. But here, all I got to do is go downstairs. And that's what I've been doing every day. Every day I've been going out. So after this, they have to come and fix the washing machine too. The washing machine is broken. So sometime soon, one of the technicians are going to come and they're going to either replace it or repair it. Because the lock is broken. So I put the clothes in and I started the machine, but the lock is broken. So you can't, once you close it, you can't open it again. So they had to take it apart to open the door to take the clothes out. So once that's done, they'll fix that. And as I said before, the maid is here just to clean out under the kitchen sink. There's a few bugs, but I mean, that's normal for a place like this. It's not a big deal to that. There's a lot of stuff under there. What are they storing under there? Yeah. So Anuj is here for the next 10 days. He's here for another week. He's been here for 3 or 4 days. So today, after lunch, I'm going to go downstairs and I'm going to go to the Alfresco, which is the outdoor food court. I went there last night and got lemonade because I really wanted lemonade, and it was really nice. And they got tons of food options, and they're cheaper than the restaurants that are at the bottom of the condos. The restaurants are expensive because they cater to the residents and the foreign residents. So there's a Korean place, there's a Spanish fusion place, there's a hookah bar, like a smoking bar. There's a Spanish place, there's two Korean places, a Japanese place. Japanese place closed. I don't know if they're going to open up again. Been closed for a while since the typhoon, but maybe they'll open up again. And then I have to wake up early tomorrow because gotta support Red Bull Racing, Max Verstappen. six-time Formula One world champion in the next couple months by December. So today's race is Brazil, and it is pouring rain there, and he looks so good in the rain. He's like a Michael Schumacher. So I'm gonna watch that race at like 3 or 4 in the morning, and then I have work tomorrow. But this week coming up, Monday and Wednesday are the last 2 classes that I have in the daytime, and switching to purely kids classes. The Saturday and Sunday classes are finishing up in 1 month, and then I'll have, like, my free time will be explode after that. But I do want to go hang out with Anuj in the evenings, like Friday night or Saturday night. I didn't go out with him last night because I was too tired. I've been exercising, and the exercising is coming along amazing. Let me tell you, I'm really feeling good. I actually missed the fact that I'm not going to the gym today. Sorry, just reading something. What's going on here? Too many emails, too many text messages. All right. So what do I want to say here? I want to say to my subscribers, new subscribers. Let's see. Again, I'm gonna preface this and tell you guys that only the people who have public profiles do I get to see that you are subscribed. So I'm not seeing any new public subscribers. Although I did get like 20 subscribers in the last couple of days, none of them were public. They're all private. So I can't give shout outs to, but Timmy Travels is the one that I don't know if I gave a shout out to you last time, but I'm doing it today. Guys, let me know what topics you want me to cover. There's a lot of info that I'm going to be bringing out over the next couple of weeks. I'm going to immigration on Tuesday to get my ARC card. So that'll be the big payment. I think it's about 175 USD. That'll cover me for 2 months. And then I'll have 1 more month to cover. I'm going to be talking about strange rules and laws in Philippines. The food. Tips on living happily. Tips on living happily here and then in retirement. I'm also going to talk very quickly about a lot of people here asking about the single life, why I choose to remain single. I'm going to talk about modern and rural lifestyles, and an interesting one that I think I want to cover is that why are young people today set up for failure for their future? And that's going to be an interesting topic. I think I'm going to expand on that because my demographic, the people who are watching right now, are 45, 55, 65 and Western. But I do want to touch base and get your input because we grew up in a different time and a different education system and different than what it is today. And what's happening today, I don't feel personally, it's just my one guy's opinion, of whether or not school is preparing people for the reality of what's out there. I've talked about this before, is I would never, if I had young children, I would never send them to public school. I would get private school or homeschool. I probably would homeschool them 50-50 in the beginning. just to get them advanced. And then for social skills, I would send them to private school or private daycare or something like that, so they could get the interaction of social skills. But definitely at the young age, they need to be prepared, be educated better. And then as young people, they need to be educated in the modern world, not what the education system is doing right now. What else? Well, next week I have a lot of work, but I'm going to try to get out and hang out with Anuj and his group of friends. I met a few people and networking with them. One of them, actually, Jay, I have to text him. I do have to text him. To remember to text him. He's a really cool guy, actually Canadian. He's married to a Filipina, and he's setting up a call center here. And we were chatting about that because, you know, I come from telecom background. What else? Not much. I mean, the weather here is okay. It's windy, very windy, not crazy windy, like 20, 30 kilometers an hour. Wow, one student who I just had a class with who I didn't think would sign up, signed up. I just got the notification online. Wow, that's interesting. I didn't think you would sign up because he is a mess. I mean, the kid can't answer a simple question. Spends like 20, 30 seconds just like deer in the headlights. But he can speak well. He just can't create ideas or sentences. He's blocked for some strange reason. Either he's shy, or he has no confidence, or he just doesn't understand. Sorry, just give me 1 second, guys. Excuse me. If I have to book you, I just talk to the office manager? Okay, excellent.
You know Miss Leah?
Yes. Thank you. I'm not that dirty. I just don't like mopping and cleaning bathroom. As you can see, I keep very clean, right? I'm very, because I live by myself, even back home, and I like to keep clean and organized, because you know you always have to be clean, right? So
How about this one?
Yeah, if you just spray a little bit in there. I'm not using any of those. Yeah, because the kettle is no good. It's got all like calcium in it. I boiled some water today, and it was like if you look inside the kettle, yeah, the iron I might use, but yeah, just leave the iron on the couch there. But the kettle is open the inside and look inside. Look inside. It's all, yeah. So when I tasted it, it was like. And there's like 2 rice cookers. I only need 1 rice cooker. And I only cook a little bit of rice, so I don't need the big one. I'm not Filipino style. I'll make my chicken adobo and my pancit, but rice only a little bit. So the property manager has lots of property here, so they're using this one as kind of like. That's why I got a good deal on it, because it's the say forever. It's the lowest one, right? It's got no decoration. You guys will see it in the video. It's got no decoration. It's got nothing. Everything in it is like, you know, move crap around into different units, right? It was being used as storage, I guess. Anyway, guys, you have any questions? Let me know. I see that you're watching, so cheers. Have a coffee. definitely a much better tasting coffee. I used the kettle and I boiled the water and then I poured it and I tasted it and I was like, oh, because the water was just full of calcium or lime or whatever it is that, you know, collects in the bottom. And when I when I opened the dispenser for the washing machine to put the laundry detergent in, the thing was caked. Like somebody had poured it in there and left it for 2 years. I don't know how it gets like that. I don't know how it gets like that. But you know, maintenance, I guess. Anyway, I am slowly transitioning this week and next week from working to working less. So I'm going to be focused more on socializing and working out. And I have that opportunity here. So actually my personal trainer is going to come over next week and he's going to take a look at the gym that's here and he's going to write me up a program. I'm going to pay him for it because there's no reason for me to continue going all the way to the other gym. Can I tell you the gym prices here are insane? My gym that I go to right now, which is called Cool Down Gym, which is a Filipino gym, is 700 pesos a month. And the personal trainer was 3,000 pesos a month. So 700 pesos is about $12 for the gym for 1 month. The personal trainer was 3,000, which is about $50. And I get them 3 times a week for a month. The gym that's in this building is 2,500 pesos for membership for 1 month, which is about $40. Yeah, about $40. Yeah, about 45. And the personal trainer was 8,000, which is like $150. Now, obviously the gym in this building is air conditioned and much nicer. The machines are cleaner and much better quality. The gym I'm going to right now is on the rooftop of an apartment building where they built a cover over it. The machines are a little rusted, a little older. Think of like Venice Beach style, you know, outdoor gym, but it's still a gym. You just need the machine, right? And the people are great. I love the people I meet. Just everybody's just so friendly and so kind and positive, and they're all just great people. I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. But going to the gym, my God, I need to be motivated. And I think the motivation was spending the money to go. But now that I've gotten addicted to it, like Saturday, I didn't want to go because I knew it was leg day. And like, as anybody who works out in a gym knows, that leg day is the worst. It's the worst. In the bottom corner there, underneath, there's a little hole there. Right there in the, no. Here, there's a hole there. Can you spray inside there? Yeah, that's where they hide. That's where they're hiding. But I saw a couple in the drawer as well. I had a little bump problem. You know, that's normal for a place. That's like, it's the tropics, right? So, yeah, so the gym prices were ridiculous. So as I said, in November, I'm going to start to, well, I have, try to be a frugal budget. So other than like, you know, rent and utilities, which I'm paying about the same, if not a little bit more, and the expenses that I incurred moving here, I'm going to leave those out. But I'm going to factor in like average rental price, like living, like shelter, and then I'm going to focus on food, groceries, and like, you know, the day-to-day expenses. So I'm going to try to live a little more frugally this month. And then December, I got a few events that I have to budget for. We have the motorcycle rally in December, early December. I'm not going to have to pay anything for that, but I'm probably going to donate some money for the club to have, you know, a little bit more alcohol or something like that, just because I can. And then we have Christmas, my birthday, same day, and then New Year's. So those are big things here. So the guys are going to take me out for sure for my birthday. And then once I get my bike back, which should be this week, which I have to ask Tim to check. Sorry. Find out who was taking care of my bike. Thank you very much.
What's this one?
No, they're gonna come. They're coming like 11 o'clock to check to see if that's because it's broken. The door won't open. When you close it, it won't open. So I had my clothes in there, and I was like, I can't take my clothes out. So they're just sitting in a pile over there. That's a pile of wet clothes over there on the ground. But it's a beautiful place. Thank you so much for your help. I truly appreciate it. Thank you.
No more problem.
No, I hope so. Let's cross our fingers, okay? Thank you. Have a great afternoon, okay? Oh, that's perfect. Thank you so much. Good night. Yeah, so underneath the sink was like all this like stuff, which hides bugs, right? They can crawl in there and just live. So getting all of that stuff out of there was perfect because I don't need it. It's just storage, it's just junk. So now what I'm gonna do today is this afternoon after they come for the laundry machine, when I go out for lunch, I'm gonna have lunch and then I'm gonna go across the street to the shopping mall and I'm gonna pick up some more bug spray and I'm gonna just like douse the area in bug spray. And then I'm gonna leave the room because that stuff stinks. And hopefully, because I mean, if I was here for a week, I really wouldn't care. But I'm here for a month, for 4 months. Sorry, give me 1 second.
How about this one? You want me?
No, I don't. It's okay. I have one. Thank you. Sorry about that, guys. My OCD, I had to like put that stuff away, otherwise it drives me insane. Get that cleaned up. Anyway, just to check to make sure that they did everything that I wanted them to do while they were still here. Anyway, but so normally places here cost about 35,000, between 32 and 35,000. I got this one for 28 to 30. I have to pay for utilities, but I don't use a lot. I don't use electricity because I don't use the AC. I use the dry mode or the fan mode. So even if I used electricity, it would only be not even $100. So I'm paying about the same as what I paid at the other place, which included everything in the cost. Here, I have to pay for what I use. So because it's cheaper for the rent, and I think it's because it's one of the older units that they have that haven't been renovated or decorated, there's no decoration. The furniture is all old. I haven't even turned on the TV. Like when I came in, I knew that this unit had not been rented for a long time. It hadn't been lived in. You could smell it. Like it was old, right? So when I did the viewing, you could tell. Like there's cobwebs everywhere. You know, when I was doing the inspection, when I came and rented it, it had been clean. But there's still, you know, bugs. There's cockroaches, which is normal in the tropical country. You can't get past that. But they're not the little guys. They're the big ones. They're the outdoor ones. And even though I'm on the 12th floor, obviously they came from somewhere. But once they get in, and they're not taken care of, they grow. So that's why I got it cleaned. And that's why I'm going to do another spray today, just to make sure that I get them all and that no more will come. And that's it. I mean, I did the same thing in my room in the first place. I sprayed the place down. They all came out and died. And then I never had any more after that. And I had the maid come in and clean, like pull everything out from it, because I'm not going to do it. I'm not touching that stuff. I don't know what kind of, but I still, on my last day, I found a big spider on the edge of my bed. And I'm like, nope, not while I'm sleeping. No, thank you. Ugh. After they had cleaned, like they cleaned and I asked them to move the beds, check underneath, spray everything, still had a spider. Ugh. Cockroaches don't bother me because they don't come close to like anything that's moving. They like dark, quiet places. You're not gonna. I have never ever in my life, even in Sri Lanka, had a cockroach in my bedroom. They're always in the kitchen or in the bathroom. They'll come out into the living room to die, but you'll never find them in the bed. Spiders you'll find in the bed. Yeah. Sri Lanka had that several times. I talked about that. The giant wolf spider. Oh my God, the thing was this big. 4 of them in my room. I've had 4 in my room over the course of a year or something like that. And I told Mom, that's it. Spray the whole freaking room down. I'm not going in there again. Got the exterminator come in with the high grade stuff. He says, you can't go in that room for 2 days. I said, fine. I don't want to go in there ever. Anyway, cockroaches, mice, they don't bother me. I had a mouse. Geckos. I had a mouse in the other place. Caught it. Geckos don't bother me. They did when I first came to Sri Lanka. When a gecko, I was like, whoa, but now running around on my hand, it doesn't bother me. I'll open the cupboard and one will like run right in front of my face. Doesn't bother me. Cockroaches, there's 2 kinds. There's the dirty kind and the clean kind. And I'm going to say that because the dirty kind are the little tiny ones that live in your cupboards, and you open the cupboard and 20 of them run around. The clean ones are the big ones like this, right? Those are outdoor ones that have come inside when they're like old. The young ones don't come inside. The young ones stay outside. It's the older ones that are like ready to die, and these guys find a cool, quiet, dark place to die, or mate, or something. Whatever, I don't know. But you only find the older ones, the mature ones. You don't find the little ones. So, and I keep a clean place. So that's the thing. There is no food out. Everything is sealed in plastic containers. Anything that is fresh is in the fridge, and I wipe down and clean. There's no crumbs anywhere. So I keep a clean place. So I've only been here like 48 hours. So in that 48 hours, I've killed like 5. Those are the ones I saw. But I'm pretty sure now that they've sprayed, and I'm going to spray again, that there won't be any issues. But those are one of the things that you need to get used to when you're living in the tropics, right? You got to get used to that. I mean, even in Korea, I had cockroaches, and it was a problem. I had a friend who worked for the pest control, and he says, where I lived in Itaewon was the most infested place out of the entire city. So, in a modern city like that, now I lived in an older villa, and even one of the newer villas, it had it. You're never going to get rid of it. Canada, I never lived in a place with bugs. I did. No, maybe I did. One of the older buildings I lived in. Older buildings, they all have it. You just may not see them. Sri Lanka, we had field mice. We had wolf spiders. We've had snakes. I've never seen one, but they did catch one. Like harmless snakes. Harmless snakes. We have monitor lizards in Sri Lanka. So that's the other problem. Like we have, if you saw one of my older videos in my old channel, it's actually walking along the wall behind our kitchen. And mom says, come, bring your camera, come. And from the second floor, we're looking down from the balcony, and there's this huge fellow. There's 1 or 2 that live in my neighborhood in Sri Lanka. But yeah, I mean, when you retire to a tropical country, you're going to have to expect that the wildlife is going to be different than what you're used to. Because in a Western country or like a North American, European country, you have 4 seasons. Here they only have 2, wet and dry. It's always hot, so that breeds a different kind of wildlife. If you live in an unmaintained apartment, obviously if I lived here, I would go around and seal all the cracks and fix everything and make it mine where there wouldn't be this problem. But this is not mine. I'm not going to invest any money. I'm not going to go out of my way, but I'm going to make sure it's clean, right? So that's what I did today. It's like they took everything out of the cupboards. There's nothing in there now. They're all empty. I'm going to go in and I'm going to spray everything. There's no food that can be exposed. And okay, they're coming for the washing machine. Come in. Hello. Hi.
This is the...
Yeah. Sorry guys, just give me 1 second. No, I'm talking to somebody else.
Morning, sir.
Good morning.
And delivery very fair.
So I couldn't close it, but then I slammed it and then I couldn't open it. That's what happened. It wasn't that it was on or anything. It was, they said the lock is broken. Because if open the soap dispenser on the top where your left hand is. No, sorry. They unscrewed it. They unscrewed it.
So
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can see how old this is, right? How old this is? It's got all the lime and everything. I think that's the same thing that happened here, because you can see that's all the corrosion. Thank you very much. Okay, see you. So now they're here fixing the laundry machine. So one of the nice things I like is that this machine washes and dries. So you don't have to like hang out your clothes or everything like that. So that's really convenient. Because inside it's cool and it would take a long time to dry. But when I hung out my clothes to dry in the old place, it was dry in like 4 hours, 5 hours, because the sun was beating down on it. But you're not allowed to put clothes outside on the balcony here. So you can't do that. What else is going on? I don't know. For the most part, I'm kind of like doing this. It's now in this transition. So like the last 3 days was moving here, getting settled in, right? Now I have to like explore this area because in Lapu-Lapu, where I lived in Maribago, is the next barangay over. So it's about 10 minutes away. Now I'm on this side and I have to explore this area, like finding grocery store. Well, I know where the grocery store, it's Metro, it's right, it's like not even a 10-minute walk. And so I have to, go there and see what kind of foods they have there. There's also, I know a place definitely I can go shopping for like steak and stuff like that because I need to get more protein. So I have to buy like some like flank steak for breakfast and like some like roasts for lunch and dinner so I can make things, and then like chicken. I'm gonna start to eat a little bit more fish as well and ensure that I'm getting as much protein as possible. I have to go buy protein powder. My personal trainer showed me where I can go to buy that. So I get more protein. But it's going to be a lot simpler for me to go grocery shopping because I just walk across the street. It's not even a 10-minute walk. And one of the good things is that I have a shoulder bag that I can take with me to carry the groceries. Or if I know I'm going to be buying a lot, I mean, like part of the thing is like getting out and doing. I'm not going to do the 1 week's worth of grocery shopping because number one, I don't have the space. The fridge is a medium-sized fridge. The other fridge I had was smaller. This one's a medium size. So it's not going to be where I have to go shop for a week's worth of food. It's going to be, I want to shop for 2 days, 3 days, right? Weekends I don't have to because I go out with a friend. So I'm not going to need food, just breakfast. And for me, breakfast is simple. It's fruit and yogurt. And I was going to buy some food yesterday and I realized, wait a minute, I got eggs, I got Spam, I got rice, I got chicken. I have so much food that I have to eat that I already have. So that's what I'm going to do for the next week. I have like a week's worth of food that I should eat before going grocery shopping for more food. What else? I don't know. You guys have any questions? Let me know. Otherwise, we're going to wrap it up in the next 10 minutes. Yeah, I should find out about the motorcycle. Next week, I have the immigration. I'm going to immigration. Then it's supposed to rain heavily starting next week, but I'm not sure what the weather report. I mean, it's still too far out, but it's showing like a big rainstorm coming for like 3-4 days. And that's because of a low pressure system that's over Guam right now that's coming this way. It's not going to turn into a typhoon, but it is going to be a rain event, which again will cause a lot of flooding in the area. So when that happens, you really can't go into Cebu. Like to travel from here to Cebu on Friday took me an hour and a half as opposed to the normal 45 minutes because the traffic going on the bridge was just ridiculous. Now, I was traveling during rush hour on a Friday night when everybody from Lapu-Lapu was leaving to go to Cebu City and into their hometown for the weekend. So it was very busy. Like the bridge was backed up. I couldn't believe. So we actually, there's 3 bridges that span from my end all the way down to the other end. I had to go to the other end to that bridge, which is the old bridge, but it was close to where I needed to go, which is the west end of Cebu City, where Anuj is staying. So I went and met him, and we went to an open market, which was really nice. Like a night market type of thing. It was really nice. The food was really good. I had a beef broccoli and rice, shredded beef with broccoli and rice. It was okay. It wasn't the best. It was okay. I wanted more broccoli. But today I'm going to go for ribs, get some protein. I'm really craving some meat. So this place here has ribs. So I'm going to go for that. My cheat day is today. Yeah, so I wanted to go out next weekend, and if it's really raining, I will go out because I won't do the like dinner out and things like that, like going from place to place. I'll just go to one place and hang out with my friends at a bar or something like that, and socialize. I'll probably do that on Friday night because Saturday morning I don't need to wake up. And I think I'm going to change my Sunday Funday to Saturday. That way I can go out on Saturday night, and Sunday I don't have to wake up till late. Because I don't want you guys to, in North America, to have to stay up late because it's about 10 or 11 p.m. Saturday night. So I think Friday night would be a better live stream for my North American viewers, which means Saturday morning for me. So I think in December or in the next week or two, I'm going to decide. Let me know what you think. Would you rather watch the live stream Friday night your time or Saturday night your time on the West in North America? Which one is better? And I think a Friday night is better because most people go out on Saturday night or have family plans or whatever. So I think a Friday night live stream, North American time, which means Saturday morning, is going to be better. And also it allows me the freedom to go out Saturday night without having to worry about waking up and doing the live stream on Sundays because it's tiring. And that's why I didn't go out last night. I was invited to, but I was in bed by I was in bed by 8 o'clock, and then I woke up to go out and meet up with Anuj for coffee, and I got home by 10, and I was back in bed. So yesterday I was tired because Thursday night I didn't really sleep because I was so excited to move, and Friday the move was exhausting. I had to do 2 trips to bring everything because all the food was like filled up in one whole luggage, all the stuff I had, right? And Saturday was just chilling out and relaxing. So today's Sunday fun day. We are definitely going out and enjoying life. And so one thing I want you guys to remember is that you asked me to get out and enjoy. So I'm doing that. Every day I'm going to get out. I'm going to do something. Even if it means just going downstairs and grabbing a coffee and just people watching on the street, which is a lot of fun, which I love doing. Even Anuj's girlfriend said, "You know everybody." I said, "I have no idea who those people were." She says, "Why did you talk to them?" I said, "Because I'm a friendly guy. I like saying hello to people and I can make a connection with people." There was a couple of Japanese guys, and I said, "Where are you from?" I've been here. "Oh, you've been to Osaka. Did you go here?" "Yeah, I was there." And I make a connection with people because I've traveled so many places and done so many things that people feel comfortable in saying hi and making that brief connection. I'm never going to see them again. Maybe if I do, that's great. At least they can remember me. And if they're not tourists, then that'll be it. It's fixed.
Yes, it's functional already.
Oh, okay. So it opens and closes?
Yes.
Oh, good. What was wrong with it?
Maybe lost contact on the socket in the
Okay.
lower lap.
Perfect. Beautiful. Saves having to pick that up and carry it outside, right?
I tried to check the water because they did not come sound.
I think you turn the red one.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. So do you know there's a liquid called CLR, calcium lime remover?
For this one?
Yeah. I go to Mr. DIY and I can get that.
Maybe I asked Miss Leah
Okay.
for what they call deep clean for the machine.
Yeah.
So, but we will ask for then maybe the next day.
Yeah, no, it's not a big deal. It's not like
If you can do that here
yeah.
or what we call deep clean,
Deep
we will pull out the washing machine and then dismantle it and clean.
No, you don't have to do that. That's a lot of work.
Yes, that's
No,
all.
I just mean I don't want to clean the machine. Only that one. Like I'll do.
Maybe Moriatic or something like that.
Okay. All right.
But we'll, as long as
It's not. I mean, it's not. I'm only here for a couple of months, right? So, I mean, this is an older machine, right? So I understand that it's a lot of money to do it. So don't worry about it. The machine still works. That's the thing.
functional.
It's functional, right? It's
Only this one, the passion for the water and then also the
it's
the powder.
yeah. No, I use liquid.
Yes, liquid.
I use liquid. Yeah.
Maybe down. Yes.
Yeah, that's a little bit better, I think, than the powder. I think that's why that's all caked is there because they were using powder.
Yes.
Yeah. Powder coagulates. So.
Yeah.
And I'm using the cold water. It's right behind you, right there, behind you. If you look behind you there, that's the cold water one I'm using right there. Oh no, on top of the fridge. On top.
This one.
Yeah, that's the one I'm using. So it's the right one for cold water. All right. There you go, guys. So anyway, I'm going to wrap things up today and let you know that lots of new content coming out next week. Check it out. Watch for it. Like it, subscribe, comment. And remember, learn to live life. Don't let life live you. I'm Sri Lankan Sammi in Cebu. Reminding you guys, please be good to each other, be happy, be friendly. And remember, we're not strangers. We're just friends who haven't met yet. Thanks again, guys, for hanging out with me. We'll see you all on the